Hi there, Karen from EdibleWildFood.com here in a truly magnificent winter wonderland. It is so gorgeous in here. The day is absolutely amazing. No wind whatsoever. We have total blue sky that we have not had here in Southern Ontario for about 3 weeks. It's only 18 degrees Fahrenheit, which is about -10 Celsius, but that's actually really, really nice once you're dressed proper for it. But I'm not out here to discuss the weather. I'm out here to show you the white pine, which in this specific area it isn't. There's a lot of cedar, but come on with me and we'll find some. And I'll talk more about it. What we're looking at here is not my favorite, but it could be yours. The red pine. These are just very small growths, so I would never harvest from them. Let me just get rid of some snow here to show you the difference. 2 needles grow from 1 bunkle, and that's red pine that has the red markings on the bark. But this is a very young sample of a tree. I would never harvest from it. There's my husband waiting patiently for me, as he often does. But I want to show you the white pine, and we're going to have to do a little bit more walking to get to it. But that's okay. On a day like today, it is simply nothing short of magnificent. And this is the white pine, or the eastern white pine to be more specific. The difference between the red pine and the eastern white is that it's going to be very hard to zoom in here because of the lighting. But in any case, if you, there we go, focus in on 1 bunkle, or you could look at it as just a connecting area. 5 needles come from 1 bunkle. And that is how you tell the difference between red and white. I'm not going to get into the other pine trees today. The white pine, for me, is my favorite for making tea. And why is that? Okay, so white pine has been my favorite for many years for a multitude of reasons. How about we talk about the vitamin A content that it has, the vitamin C, flavonoids. It's absolutely chock full of nutrients. However, there are a lot of blogs and articles out there that talk about pine and how it is absolutely the best thing to have for a multitude of reasons. Please make sure you do your research on this, because they're not always talking about the white pine. There are many different pine species out there, and you need to know which species that they're referring to. But having said that, this is basically a simple video today about making white pine tea. And I'm going to let you know, though, I have cheated just a little bit. I was out last week getting my pine to make the tea. So that piece has already been done, which you're going to see shortly. But apart from that, if you want a lot more information about the white pine, please click the link below. It'll take you to a blog that I wrote about the white pine. Thank you. So here's how we're going to make the tea. Okay, so as you can see, I've brought home a couple of boughs of pine. This is white pine. And all I'm going to do is cut them like that, place them into my teapot. Well, I might have to cut it smaller. And I consider myself an herbaholic, which means the more I have in here, the stronger the flavor, the more I enjoy it. So I'm not really using all of this, as you can see, just a significant amount, but it's what you prefer. You may want only a little, maybe you want even more than I do. So once I've done that, my water has been pre-boiled. It's been sitting minimum 5 minutes, actually almost 10, because I want the vitamin C. And remember, vitamin C denatures at 160 degrees Fahrenheit. There we go. I'm going to let that sit now for 10 minutes, and voila, I have my pine tea.